because this right here, I got a list of stuff. Did you guys grow up like me where there was a network called UPN and you was hooked on UPN? Because UPN to me totally showcased Black excellence. We got to see so many wonderful Black shows on UPN and the WB. It was like the WB turned into UPN. Did y'all see when that happened? But I watched a whole bunch of shows. I was definitely that kid that grew up, right in UPN popular days. Okay, so I wonder, like, I got the paper. I highlighted shows that I watched on UPN, and I want to tell y'all my list of ones. And I'm only gonna do the Black ones. I did highlight all of them. I'm gonna do the Black ones. So there was Homeboys in Outer Space. Y'all remember that with Flex, and then Ron. I can't think of what his name is, but he played Ron on Different World. Homeboys in Outer Space, hilarious. We got In the House. That's with Debbie Allen and LL Cool J. Malcolm and Eddie. Rest in peace to Malcolm Jamal Warner, who was a Cosby Kid, and it was on Malcolm and Eddie, with Malcolm Jamal Warner and Eddie Griffin. Then we had Minor Adjustments. That had the was he a boxer? The guy that was on there? Somebody tell me what the man's name is that was on Minor Adjustments, because I did watch that show on UPN. Moesha was on UPN. Y'all know. Mo to the E to the. Okay, we know Moesha was a little toxic, but that's okay. That was my show. All right, we got Sparks. Do y'all remember Sparks? Remember Sparks on UPN, where it was Miguel Nuendez? Am I saying his name right? But it had John Avery, Robin Givens, and Terrence Howard. Y'all remember that show? Yes, Sparks. Okay. Good News. That was the show that had the preacher, the young preacher that was getting to church. That show didn't last that long, but I used to love that show. Okay. I was a church girly, so I could relate to that show. Between Brothers, it moved to Fox. That had like the dude from the Cosby Show. I can't think. I think Dean Harrison was on that one too. The Parkers. Yeah, I saw you typed the Parkers in there. So yes, the Parkers was on there. Girlfriends was on UPN. The Hugleys was on UPN. 1-on-1 was on UPN. Half and Half. That was my show. Did y'all watch Half and Half? Through this journey of discovery. Did y'all watch that? That was my show. That was on UPN. Okay. Then we had All of Us. We had Eve. Everybody Hates Chris was on UPN, y'all. Did y'all know that? We had America's Next Top Model. That was on UPN. Did y'all know that? Like, it was a show called Are You the Girl, where I think TLC, like Chili and T-Balls was looking for a new girl. Remember they had that one girl? I forget her name, but she was a dope rapper. She won. I wanted her to win, but I forget her name. So yeah, that's just a few. I had a list of shows that I highlighted. So UPN definitely had some dope shows. So let me see what y'all said in here, because I don't want to miss it. Yes, that Top Model documentary. I am watching that, and I will be reviewing that. So make sure y'all come and see that and check that out, and let me know if y'all agree with what I'm thinking. So let me see. Let me stroll up and see what I missed as far as the TV shows, because I know y'all was going with me. Amen. Yes, 227. Amen. Come on now, the Jeffersons. Don't play. The Steve Harvey Show. Yes, I forgot about that one. Yes, I watched that. Hanging with Mr. Cooper. Don't get it twisted. Okay, for real. Smart. Yes, smart guy. Sister, and smart guy. Yes. Yes, y'all. See, y'all was with me. Y'all was totally with me. Y'all was watching those shows with me. Okay, so let me let up my twin. Come on, twin. Twin is just sitting here throwing every movie out there, every TV show out there. Twin.
How you do? How you do?
So
what's going on?
Tell me, I done gave a whole bunch of movies. We done went through a whole bunch of stuff. Tell me, out of all the shows you done put in there, I done put in there, what's the top show that screams Black excellence? You got to pick one. Oh, I know, it's so many. You got to pick one. Because my favorite is the Cosby Show. I don't think you can top that for Black excellence, but you can try.
Damn. Oh, that's a tough one, because so many shows.
It was, and that was a thing too. The shows back then, the way when we grew up, they would throw in lessons that was
Yeah.
smart lessons. You know what I mean?
Now everybody getting the conflict resolution is lacking, and they getting their wigs snatched, and they
Yes,
throwing food and acting
yes,
crazy.
yes. There's no conflict resolution. We don't see
No.
that no more in
Mm-mm.
television shows. We really don't, and I miss that. I miss that.
Everybody go from 0 to 100.
They do. And then like there are a couple of good shows out there. I'm not gonna make it seem
Yeah.
like there's not, because there are.
It's just not like the 90s. It
It's
ain't like
just
the
not
80s
like
and
the
90s.
90s. Like I watch Miss Pat show, right? On BET Plus. It's too much cussing. Like she cussed like crazy cussing. I can't watch that with my kids.
No.
You know, my daughter, she's 17. She can watch Miss Pat, but my
Right.
son, he's not watching Miss Pat. He's autistic and he will say every word she says.
Oh yeah, I already know. They good repeaters. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
Really? So we can't do that. Kev on stage, he has Churchy. I watched that, and it was actually cute. It was a cool little concept. It was something different.
Mhm.
So I do like that. But I feel like we're missing stuff that you could watch with families, because when I was coming up, it was Family Matters. It was
Right. The whole ABC lineup, step by step. My two dads, facts of life. You
all
know.
of those. And then again, and a lot of the shows, like I said, I didn't only watch the black shows because I watched
No.
Step by Step. I watched Boy Meets World.
Silver Spoons with Carlton and the white boy.
Yeah, so we was watching all of that, but we did have a couple of stuff that's centered around blackness, and it was still positive. It wasn't,
Yeah.
and then we had it for young adults too. It wasn't only family stuff. Like, cause I didn't watch Martin. Like, I mean, I did, but I wasn't supposed to. Martin
They
really
used to have
wasn't
the after school specials. I remember them.
Oh,
They
yeah.
said it was always like a situation where somebody found themselves, maybe a teenager, a girl, or a boy, and they having like peer pressure, like, come on, smoke this joint.
Yes, and
they're
they'd be like, no, and they would tell you, just say no.
Right. This is your brain.
Yes.
This is your brain on drugs. Any questions?
Yes. Crack the egg. We had the episodes on Family Matters where Laura got beat up by gang.
Yeah,
He got into gang. He got like caught up and robbed. So even though we had these shows that was like staples and mostly comedy, because Steve Urkel was supposed to be funny or whatever, they would throw in real life lessons, because afterwards they'd be like, if you're feeling like somebody's gonna hurt you, make sure you call this number.
Right. Now they be like, well, get the bag. Tell them where the bag is. Like, no, that's not what we're doing.
Exactly. I miss that. I do miss that about our growing up, the way it used to be.
You know what it is, twin? I'm gonna tell you what it is.
What is it?
Hollywood stopped doing that good dope. They doing this dad dope now. And see that good dope, that heroin they could put right into their veins, that Colombian White House. They had them writing some shit.
They can't do it no more.
They can't, because everybody's vegan and everybody trying to live right. And I get it, but the art's suffering. The best art comes from a tortured soul. I don't know why
they also start censoring a lot too, though. Like like the right stuff for us.
Oh, yeah.
For us. Yeah. Just look at how when we do, like this, we can't say certain stuff. No. We gotta be a certain kind of way or whatever. They just start taking away access to certain stuff. Because again, I was cool with UPN being on UPN. Give us our own channel and give us our show.
Cool, right. And then they got rid of that and made it they made it something else.
They made it CW.
Yeah,
they turned UPN to CW, but then they start taking our shows off. Like you hopping our shows, you moving them around, WB, UPN, CW, and you pulling shows. And as they was doing that, they would have these shows on these black networks, right? Like UPN and WB, and then they would throw in a white show and another white show and try to get them to get bigger and take away a couple of black shows. And then that's really what happened to our shows, is they started oversaturating it with all these white shows, because then it was Buffy and the Vampire and it was Angel. That stuff was on there.
Wife and Kids, they didn't even get them. They canceled them and didn't even get them a final episode.
That's right.
And Wife and Kids was good.
My Wife and Kids was real good. That was a great show.
It was very well written, very well structured. The comedy was there.
Tisha just showed her comedy acting skills so well, to be able to go from Martin to go to Damon and to have that chemistry. She was just really good with her acting bag. Tisha Campbell, y'all be sleeping on Tisha.
They didn't need to give her flowers before she go,
Yes, they should give Tisha her flowers, because every time she do a good job with it.